Traders, hello. MJ Givens Khasi here, your president, your mentor, and your coach. You know what time is it? It's time for psychology. Today we've got something special for you as we're going to be showing you something different, something that we've never done before. We're going to be focusing too much on the charts and what is the psychological approach towards the same charts that we're going to be looking at. I want you to make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we drop another episode like this. I also want to take this time to thank today's sponsor, Okta, for making sure that they give us resources and for us to upload content like this. We really appreciate their support. And with that being said, please click on the link below, register an account with them, and use this promo code Trade with MJ for 100% bonus. Trading psychology. Let's get to the charts. All right, guys, we're on the charts now, and as you have on the screen, we have gold. Gold is one of my favorites, simply because it always goes in line with how I have aligned my strategy. As a strategy provider, you always need to know where your strength lies. Usually, when I'm sleeping, that's when you usually have your Asian session open. But I don't normally trade, and as you've been following me, you would know that during the live stream I normally mention that I don't like trading Japanese pairs at the moment because I'm still gathering some data on it. It's been bleeding me a couple of bucks for the past months. So yeah, I'm not interested in trading the Asian market. However, I can trade Japanese with euro, maybe during London or even New York, but I'm not doing that currently at the moment, right? So as I said, the gold is trading at $2,622 an ounce. Currently, we are at the all-time high. So say it's a morning, right? I just woke up, it's a morning, and I want to have an approach. So some of you psychologically, you might be affected because you are having your 9 to 5. Some of you are having businesses that you run on a daily basis. Therefore, you don't really know how to approach this whole thing. So maybe what I'm going to do today might help you in terms of approach, right? Imagine trading with no fees at all. A broker that is not eating your profits with commissions, swaps, charges, and hidden costs. Sounds good, right? That's exactly what you get with Okta. They charge zero trading or account fees. Plus, they offer spreads from just 0.6 pips on popular instruments here in South Africa. More profits stay in your pocket. Ready to take the next step? Use this promo code Trade with MJ. Double your deposit and see why Okta is the smart choice for traders. So what I normally do is that I normally have my 7 a.m. club with the people that I'm mentoring, the people that I have in my community. After that, I would normally have my price points. So I would know that currently gold is trading at 2,622. I am on a higher time frame, which is 4 hours. So I would normally go on an even higher time frame than 4. Look at where I am. So I focus too much on price rather than trend lines and key significant areas and all that. So price for me is very important because we discuss price more than anything, right? When entrepreneurs or traders are meeting in a coffee shop, they normally talk about price more than anything. If you would ask a professional trader where is gold trading at right now, and he's trading gold at that particular time, he should be knowing that gold is trading at 2,600, 2,500 or so, because that is the ultimate price of where gold is. You cannot say that gold is trading at resistance. The question will be what resistance, because your resistance on 1 hour might be a support on another time frame, right? So it's always better to know where price is. So me knowing that price is trading at 2622, I know that I don't have anything. We are trading at the all-time highs, which is also a problem for me because I don't like trading price that is normally high, and I don't have anything to look at on the left-hand side where I usually see my key levels, right? So I know that, okay, the only thing I have is to look at a price that we have broken above. So we were trading at, let me try to have a bigger screen. I'm using a mouse pad, by the way, guys. I'm not using my usual mouse, so yeah, I might be a bit slow in terms of my analysis, but yeah, let's just go with the flow. So I know that we have broken above $2,588 an ounce. I know this is where I can find my support. So this is my technical approach, right? Mentally, what am I doing to myself? I'm preparing myself technically to figure out where I am. So I would normally write down things. Some of you, maybe you can write it down on your notes. Some of you can even write it down on your laptop, your PC, whatever that you are using, or you can write it down. Sometimes I might be a bit old school where I write things down, but for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to give you an example like this. So maybe this is week 3, right? We have entered into week 3. Maybe this is a Monday, and you say day 1. What are you trading? XAUUSD, right? I hope I wrote it right. Okay, fine. This is gold that you are looking at, right? This is gold that you're looking at, and you want to know, okay, fine, what do I have in terms of price? What is my current price at the moment? 2622, right? This is where we are. 2622 is our current price. 2622 is our current price. Now, technically, again, remember right now we are preparing our mindset, right? Technically, again, we know that we are trading at 2622. Where do I find my support? My support, I find it at 2588. This is where I find my support. I go back to my nodes and I say my support is at 2588. Is it 2588? Let's have a look. Yeah, 2588 is where I find my support. Right, if I want to be bullish on this, by the way, guys, again, this is not a strategy that I'm showing you. It's just a demonstration of how you can always prepare yourself mentally, psychologically as you approach the chart. If I know that I'm going to find my support at 2588, and this is my place of interest, depending on what you do or depending on how you trade, I normally have my fixed range. So I use this to figure out where is the most volume, where is the most price traded, right? So my white line here tells me that I've got a lot of people trading at this price, 2581, right? This is called the POC, point of control. This is where most orders are being placed, right? I go back to my notes again. I say I've got support at 2588. Where is my POC? 2581. This is where I have my POC, point of control. I just write it like this, POC 2581, right? Now I want to figure out what is my place of interest. And one can say, Mr. President, what does this have to do with me aligning my psychology? Right, I'll just explain to you now. So if my place of interest is 2588 and I've got POC at 2580, right, or 2581, I know that what is in line with my strategy and what is my trading plan saying that if I'm above my point of control, I can look for buying opportunities. So there are two confirmations for me. And again, guys, this is not me teaching you my strategy. I'm just making example, making a reference on how I trade. What you're seeing here is merely maybe 20% of how I trade gold, right? This is just my approach. So I know that I'm trading above my point of control at 2581, and I know my place of interest is 2588. Why is this my point of interest? It's my point of interest because this is where I find support, and I think maybe we might find a continuation to the upside, right? Now, POC again, let's just double check that POC 2581. This is where we have find our POC, place of interest. Place of interest will have to be 2588 because this is where we have our support, right? This is where we want to buy, right? If we are looking for buying opportunities, we are buying at 2588, which is also place of interest, and we are above our point of control because point of control is 2581 according to our rules, right? Now this is my technical approach. I've already prepared myself. So now you see I can put an alert. I can easily put an alert on this thing. Now I want to show you how psychology now will play in this whole thing, right? Okay, it's fine. Let's just try to grab this and put it here at our place of interest where we want to buy. Now you see, I can go about my day. I already know that, okay, fine, 2588 is where I wanna buy, or where I'm going to look for buying opportunities. This is my place of interest. I know I'm trading above my POC. Then I know that once this thing hits my alert, I'm well clued up with it, that this is what I need to do, right? To buy here. If you're trading on MT5, there are a lot of softwares out there, a lot of alerts that you can use that can be also connected with your phone. Even TradingView, to a certain extent, it does do that, that it can alert you on your phone. Then you know, okay, fine, my place of interest has just been hit. What am I going to do now? Now, this is only one thing. You have prepared yourself, what? Technically, right? This is how you have prepared yourself technically. Now, your mind already is playing a lot of things. I mean, there's a lot of things that you might be going through at work, or like if you are not having 9 to 5, maybe you're running another business and whatnot, you might be busy. So you don't want to find yourself. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is my experience. Remember, when I talk about psychology, I always express the fact that I'm talking about my experience. I know that I've made a lot of mistakes when I am on the charts all the time. When I'm just staring at the charts all the time, I make a lot of mistakes. So I'm trying to avoid being on the chart as much as I can. Now, technically, I have prepared myself. So the other thing that we're going to look at is, how do I prepare myself fundamentally, right? Do I have news that are happening at this particular time? Do I have news maybe that are going to affect me, knowing maybe on a Monday there are not much news, and I'm saying, okay, fine, maybe fundamentally I say I've got nothing that can disturb me as far as the news is concerned. So I'll just say nothing. Now, order flow, right? Again, this is how I trade, right? It has nothing to do with how other people. Order flow wise, what is order flow management, right? So I can say order flow wise on the same gold, say UD. What is happening order flow wise? Now, order flow management is what you the approach that you normally have to figure out what is hedge funds, money managers, big banks. What is it that they are doing? Where are they placing their trades and all that? So I'm doing my investigation now, right? This is my other approach. Then I will get on open a new tab and just say gold Forex COT. Then I normally use Trading Star. I'll normally use that, or you can use what you would have on Chicago Mercantile Exchange. You might find it there, but for a better approach, let's try to do this. Let's try to use this website here. So the only thing about it is that you will have annoying adverts coming in left, right, and center, but that should not be a problem. So here it's saying we've got non-commercial companies, commercial companies, and this one you don't even have to concentrate on it at all. So your focus will always be on non-commercial companies. So now I'm looking at gold. What is hedge funds and money managers doing? We are trading at 2,600 and something, right? Currently. I know that most volume is being moved by these guys with big pockets. They are having 734,000 positions on this thing, and they added, with the previous week, they added 29,728 positions to the upside, right? I think I'm being confused by my maths there. I'm doing what my former president used to do, right? So we're having 369,000 positions to the upside, and changes. This is where they've added, because this is a plus, right? Now it's saying plus 29,000 going to the upside. Now long, right? Versus short, 59,000 they are selling, and they added 2,000 positions. It's a plus again, right? So what is it that I do? I know that we have more positions to the upside than the downside, and we are adding more positions to the upside and adding a little positions to the downside. So what does that tell me? order flow wise, it tells me that there might be more appreciation on gold. So we go back to our notes. Fundamentally, I know, okay, fine. Order flow wise, I know that we are long with more positions, right? Let me go back to my chart here. So what do we have there? Please forgive me, guys, with these ads that are here all the time. So I'll just say 370. I'll just round it off. 370 positions to the upside long, and we have 60,000 positions shorts. So we have 370,000 positions to the upside. It's long. Then what do we have on the short side? We have 60,000 positions to the upside, right? And I'll just say they added, with the current week, they added more positions to the upside. Let's check it again. We have 30,000 positions added and 2,100 positions added for a short. Right, I need to go back to my notes. So we have, say, 30,000 positions added, and we also have plus 2,100 positions. So this is added to long, this is added to the short side, right? These are added positions order flow wise, right? Remember, guys, we're still on psychology, and this is mainly to help you prepare yourself, have a powerful mindset when you approach these charts, not just to go on the charts and you are not prepared both sides, right? And at some point I would normally have a look at forex sentiments. Let's say gold forex sentiments. Do we have it on this website here? No. Let's try another one. Let's try one more time, something different. So let's say gold forex sentiments. Let's try my FX book. It's usually the best when it comes to all of this, right? Right. Then I say XAUSD. Then I will say long. We have 76%, right? Then short, we have 24%. What is this? These are sentiments, right? Now, can you see that mentally I'm prepared for technical approach, order flow approach, sentiments approach? Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is me, right? How I trade. You normally trade your own strategy, whether it's ICT, whether it's whatever strategy, you know the approach. What I'm trying to say is that when you get into this war, you need to get into this war as well, administration wise, right? Don't just go with the flow of just, I'm just gonna get on the chart and I'll see what it. Try to be as administrative as possible, because this will help you again in the next stage, which is journaling. And this is another episode that I want to have about journaling, psychology and journaling, because to remember, today we are discussing psychology and the chart. Now, I know that order flow wise, this is where we have big pockets. Sentiments, this is retail traders in most cases. So you have sentiments, retail traders, you have order flow, big pockets. Technically, this is me, right? And I know that order flow wise, if I have long of 370,000 positions on the long side and having 30,000 positions added, and I see long on I think I made a mistake here, short should be 24. short should be 24. My apologies, guys. Long should be 24, short should be 76. Let's just double check that. There's a lot of information that we have about hedge funds and money managers. They are forced to declare their positions on weekly basis. So for me, knowing that I've got 370 positions to the upside, and they've added 30,000 positions again to the upside, that's why I'm seeing an appreciation of gold, right? And it simply means we have on the long side, the retail traders cannot catch up, right? Can you see? I always tell you guys that don't go with what the rest of the world is doing. Retail traders continue to lose money because obviously they don't know what these guys are doing. For every buyer, there must be a seller. So when we have a lot of people selling, right? 76% people selling, retail sellers selling. We are having these guys buying. So they normally do the opposite of what we do, right? And I know a certain gentleman that is having a certain strategy about this. All he does is every week he looks at, and he's swinging this thing. Every week he looks at sentiments, weekly sentiments, to say if 80% of retail traders are buying, and he sees that order flow wise, obviously these guys will want to make money against retail traders. What's going to happen if retail traders are buying? Obviously hedge funds, money managers, they will take the opposite position, right? And I don't want to get too deep into that. This is just my approach, because I've aligned my mind this way, right? So if I go up about my day, I've already known that sentiments are telling me this, order flow, I know this, technically I know this. I can go about my day and I don't have to sweat much because I've already prepared my mind of things that are to come. So I'm basically doing this video just to show you that mentally we can, and obviously there's a trading plan, right? So what you can also do here is you can talk about things like your own self, right? The things that you would want to achieve for the day. You can have it down. You can write your to-do list and tick everything that you want to do for the day. What I'm basically saying is that try to be as administrative as possible in your business to track down performance. Normally you cannot track down performance because of things are not written down, things are not well documented, and you are all over the place. Your mind is all over the place. You don't know where you should be buying. Have you ever been in a position where you open up your system and you are like, I wanted to enter a position, right? Instead of clicking buy, you click sell. And you wanted to click buy, but you find yourself clicking sell. And after a trade is running, it's like, yo, I wanted to click a buy and I found myself clicking, because your mind is occupied with a lot of things. We go through a lot as human beings, right? So try to be administrative as possible. Then, time to time you can often open because I'm an Apple fan, right? I normally use this. If I have my notes here, I know that it's also going to report on my iPhone. So I know I just open up my phone and say, oh, okay, fine. Current price is 2,622. I know order flow wise what is happening. Where do I find my support? 2,588. This is where I find my support. This is a place of interest, where I am in terms of POC. Now, when I now enter, it's another topic now. This is where I will have entry criteria. Now, that's when the trading plan is being applied. I hope that makes sense to you. The fact of the matter is that you're gonna be ready both sides, right? Technically so, mentally so, are you fit to trade on that particular day? If not, then leave it. Look for another day to do something else. If you didn't get enough sleep, what is your trading plan telling you? If you didn't get enough sleep, one of the things that I do for myself, if I don't get enough sleep, there's no trading day for me, right? If I'm stressed about other things, there's no trading day for me, right? But even if I'm not trading, I normally document some things. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you learned something about this. There's more that is still to come. I'm only relying on you guys to hit that notification bell, also subscribe so that we can grow your channel. Choppers, thank you so much for your time. Remember, we're hitting to 3,000 subscribers. Can we do it in a matter of hours? I believe we can. So please don't forget to subscribe and share also this content so that many people can get content like this and learn about psychology and the charts. We're also going to introduce a new program in our YouTube channel, which is called a weekly market mapping. right, where we're going to be looking at the charts, looking at different pairs that we're going to be taking on daily basis going throughout the week. Once again, I want to thank Okta for sponsoring our content. Really appreciate their time and resources to be doing so, because without them, this cannot be possible. Thank you so much. Don't forget to open up an account with them. Use the link down below, and also don't forget to use this promo code trade with MJ for 100% bonus on your deposit. Shout out to Okta one more time. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you know we're having a live Market Madness Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We're trading live with the global community right here on YouTube. Choppers, thank you so much for your time. God bless and cheers.